My daughter dropped her off when she was 6 months old. Because my daughter's an addict. So she left her with me when she was 6 months old.
Yeah. This is boy Cat here, back with a brand new YouTube video, man. Today we got cops rescue baby from hot car after grandma goes shopping. Let's check it out.
She was fighting me, and I knew I was only going to be in there for 15 minutes. And I swear to God, it was 15 minutes.
15 minutes
On June
still
3rd,
kind of a long
2023,
time, though. I'm not
dispatch received a call from the Walmart manager reporting that a woman had left her child in her car on a scorching 91-degree summer afternoon while the car was off.
That's crazy, man. 91 degrees. Like, the thing is, like, when it's 91 degrees, I think the car gets up to like 140 or 50, I want to say. That's just an estimate. That's what I think.
Off. The officer arrived just as the woman was about to leave.
How long was she in there? About 30 minutes. She was in the vehicle for 30 minutes?
That was her daughter.
Granddaughter.
Did I call?
Like, I guess who?
Found her?
You found her?
Yeah. I was walking the parking lot, there in the parking lot like I normally do, and as I passed by, I noticed I could barely see a little head over the steering wheel. Like, she wasn't even passing the window, dude. She's, like, small. And I was like, what the heck? And then, like, I kind of, like, did a little loop around the vehicle to see if there was people in the back seat, and there wasn't, and that's when I knew right away. And the vehicle wasn't on.
Yeah, and the video not being on is crazy.
She didn't have shoes. She didn't want to get down. I was only in there, I swear to God, for 15 minutes. I went to get a
I'm not gonna lie, it feels like 2 minutes, like 2 minutes, like, that's not long, but like 15 minutes is kind of long. You know what I mean? And also just the fact that it's a baby, like, it feels like, you know, like, feels like a 15-year-old kid who's, like, you know, fully aware of, like, a situation, then that's different. But, like, a little baby is different.
in the blower, and that's the only reason why I left her in there. I left all the windows down. She was in the shade. I know it's, I swear to God, it was...
Wait, you had the vehicle off?
Yes, I had the vehicle off. And I had all the windows cracked though, and I swear to God,
It still gets hot in there,
I
man.
know,
It still gets really hot in there.
I know, and I don't do this, but she was fighting me, and I knew I was only going to be in there for 15 minutes, and I swear to God, it was 15 minutes, because I went and got 2 things, and I came right out, and I know that it's really hot.
This can't be good, man.
And I rushed out. I would never leave her in there longer than that.
Is that your daughter or your granddaughter?
It's my granddaughter. Yeah, but I'm ready.
And it's your granddaughter. That just makes things even worse, low key. That's even worse. I'm not gonna lie.
Because my daughter left her with me. My daughter's an addict, so I'm raising her. But anyway, I don't want to get there. But
Did she say her daughter's an addict? If your daughter's an addict, like, you must be doing something wrong, honestly. Like, that's crazy. You know what I mean? An addict that's just bogus, man.
And then I swear to God, it was only 15 minutes, you know, and I left all the windows cracked, and she was sitting in the shade, and I know, I understand it's still hot, even if you're in the shade, but I would never leave her in there longer than 15 minutes. You know, I'm not the type that's going to go shopping in Walmart for an hour and leave my children.
Yeah, well, I mean, when people say
You're not the type, but you just did that. What do you mean you're not the type?
Especially when it's hot outside.
I would report it too, to tell you the truth. I would report it too. I'm the same kind of person. I would, if I saw a baby in the car, I would definitely report it too. But I swear to God, to you guys, I was less than 15 minutes in there. I went,
I understand what your train of thought is, okay, but here's our thing. If these cars get super hot.
No, I know that. No, and that's what I was telling you.
Because she's sweating. I can see it, like, her hair's mad at her head because she's sweating so much. That's how quick these cars get.
No, I
especially here in the desert. Like, it's not good to go moving for 15 minutes.
I understand.
Who knows what could happen,
Well, where are they at?
So,
The desert.
she's all her name.
Probably, I'm guessing Texas.
She told the police that the child was fighting with her and did not want to go, so she parked the car in the shade with all the windows down. However, CCTV footage showed that she only had 2 windows slightly open, and the vehicle was not in the shade.
Well, I didn't want to approach the little girl, and then, because she had a phone on her, I didn't want her to down.
Yeah, how is there even shade in a parking lot with no, like, roof panels or whatever? You know what I mean? There's no way there's shade, unless there's, like, somehow, like, a huge tree or something.
I was, like, kind of adamant about, like, approaching her, because she had a phone on her, so I was like, well, she should be able to call her grandma.
Did fire give her medical attention? Or they checked on her? Or?
No, they didn't even do nothing.
No.
Like, they were right here, parked to the grocery entrance, and I told them, hey, we got a kid. Knocked over there, they pulled up. That's when the grandma pulled up.
Okay.
And I believe they told this manager that, because the parent was here, she's okay.
Okay.
They didn't really check her or anything.
Freaking hot outside. And she said she parked in the shade. There is no shade there. Then after management came, that's whenever you approached the vehicle.
That's when I pushed the
And
vehicle
you asked
closer.
her, and she said she was scared, or she looked scared.
She looked scared. She went from the driver's seat to the back seat and like kind of stood and sat in the corner to like get, I guess not away from us, but to get in a more secure position where she felt like her back wasn't exposed. From there, that's when the manager in the black, that's when she started approaching her. She went to the driver's side window because it was rolled down like just a little bit, and so that's when she started talking to her while I just watched to see if the parent came by.
Walmart.
I was there for a few minutes and I was already
Sweating. Me too. That's what I told him. I was like, it was really hot.
I don't know how, and the car wasn't even running. I mean, it was windows on both sides were barely cracked. And
About how many inches do you think it was?
No less than 2.5 inches. Like, and then when she got there, she didn't even open the door to get her the girl out to like, pull down. She literally just opened the back.
throwing her stuff into the back.
I was just like shocked.
I was only gone for 15 minutes. And then, well, she went from 20, then to 15, and then to 10 when she was talking to the ambulance, the guys in the ambulance.
Ah, man, they caught her in 4K. They caught her ass in 4K. Her plate is all freaking out too. Like, you can't read that for nothing.
Is that your current address?
Yes.
Standing out here when they're sweating. You know what I mean? How come you just didn't take her out with you?
She didn't want to go sit down.
He said, I'm standing out here, I'm already sweating, you know what I mean? In other words, he's trying to say the car is way hotter.
It is. I mean, I totally can relate. I mean, if I saw baby in the car, I would report it too.
Is the car running?
No.
You can't really say like you can relate if you saw baby in the car. You would, because you did do that. You know what I mean? If you didn't, then you could say it, but you did do it, so you can't say it.
Just had all the windows cracked. I mean, I rolled them up now because I had the cooler on, but I had all the windows cracked and she was in the shade.
Not on this day where you did it.
No, I mean, there's no excuse. I'm not trying to make excuses because I don't do it. But I did it today, and now I know why I don't do it. Because I don't want to have 10 cops in the parking lot. And I don't want to go to jail.
And even on top of that, all the vagrants here, all the vagrants in this area.
Yeah. I mean, I do lock her in.
Yeah, but they'll break a window.
Break a window. A lot of them are sex offenders as well.
Right.
What,
you good?
You're her caregiver?
Yeah. I've had her. My daughter dropped her off when she was 6 months old. Because my daughter's an addict. So she left her with me when she was 6 months old.
A few witnesses also confirmed that the woman returned to her car after 30 minutes. So the officer decided to report the incident to CYFD.
So, given that it's 88 degrees out here,
Sad, man.
Alright? My AC unit doesn't work right now. It's hot. Alright?
No, yeah, it did be
You know,
hot, man, especially by
If
AC.
we would have found her the way we did, and you weren't there yet, we would have broken your window for sure. I don't think you want that. So right now, we're going to call CYFD. Alright, I'm going to make a sky report and obviously tell them of the incident.
CYP?
Okay, so they'll probably do a welfare check, stuff like that. So you went into the store about 15 minutes. You left the
Child Protective
vehicle
Services?
wasn't running. The window was cracked. All four windows were cracked. About how much?
Well, just get all the information. You have to call the sky report.
Okay.
Just did you explain to her that if we would have gotten here sooner, we probably would have broke her window to go get out? No. So I mean, that was honestly, as soon as you got here, you found her like that. That's what I was going to tell you to do. Yeah. So.
You good, bro? You're going to try to go enter in that evidence now.
The woman was charged with abandonment of a child.
60-year-old Cynthia did abandonment of a child, man. And she really got let off the hook, I guess. Because they could have really took her... They could have really took her granddaughter if they wanted. She could have also gotten jail time. Because I know that's what usually happens, like, when you treat kids like that. If you don't really take care of a kid right, you usually get punished for it. But hopefully she did learn her lesson, man. She seems like a pretty good lady. I just think, like, she just probably wasn't super aware of how hot it was or, like, the situation. You know what I mean? You can see why she would act that way. I mean, she looks like she grew up in, like, a bad, you know, like a bad area and, like, instead of the ghetto. And the fact that her daughter is an addict or whatever, and now she's taking care of the daughter, like her daughter's daughter, you could kind of see why she's just like not really too cautious. She's probably just been through a lot, which she should probably be more cautious because of that, but she's not. She's more used to like bad things happening because she did grow up in that type of like trauma household or something like that. But hey, man, hopefully all you guys did enjoy this video. Drop a like on this video. Comment down below your opinions and why Cynthia should have gotten jail time. Subscribe and turn on post notifications if you're new to become part of the Clutch Gang. And I'm going to catch you outside next video, man. It's been more Clutch. Peace out.
I got the dread, yeah. And she know that I'm the kid, yeah. And they know just what I did. I stacked up